Hello, Internet. My name is Justin. I enjoy video games. I enjoy Magic. I enjoy thinking about games. And I enjoy forcing legacy formats to work in standard. Apologies for the voice. I'm getting over a severe sickness, like crippling, stuck in bed, missed work and class, and getting a doctor's note like I'm 12 saying, hey, this guy was shivering and had the sweats and was hacking up mucus, and oh, that's very attractive. Let's just get on to the deck. I made Death and Taxes in Standard, and I am very happy with myself for it. It's mono white. Oh, to those of you who don't know, Death and Taxes is a legacy style deck, which is white weenie. It's supposed to, it seems on paper aggressive, but it plays more like a control deck. The overwhelming goal is to just, you play a bunch of taxation cards, usually sort of two-sided taxation, like global effects are always fair, symmetrical cards are always fair, even though they're not. And pretty much, no one does anything, but you're a lot better equipped to do less. So we have Aegeus, I have Hexproof. All of a sudden, mono red, can't hit me. Yeah, no burn to the dome. They use Leyline of Sanctity, which is a 4-mana enchantment in Legacy, but you can cast it for free from your hand if you have it in your first opening hand. So this is cheaper and it can deal damage, but it really just makes removal more of a two-step process. But still, you know, has its uses. Spirit of the Labyrinth. Each player can't draw more than one card a turn. Really great against control decks that want a lot of card draw. Vanishing Light, enchantment removal. Yeah, it just is. Oh yeah, so this is rotating out real quick. Like I'm using Theros and M15 and Origins cards in this. Yeah, like. That's going out, this is 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 going out. Eidolon of Rhetoric. Each player can't cast more than one spell a turn. 4 toughness, so survives everything but a stoke, or just straight up removal. Yeah. You can cast spells on your opponent's turn, so it doesn't hit control as hard, but it's real good against aggro. If you can if you're playing first and you can get it down their turn 3, they probably want to cast 2 spells, and they can. And the 4 toughness makes it a really good blocker against mono red. Hushwing Griff. Creatures entering the battlefield don't cause abilities to trigger. Nerf Siege Rhino. Nuff said. Also, it has flash, so I can play it on my opponent's turn when I have an Eidolon of Rhetoric in play. So I can play 2 creatures before my next untap step. Even though, like, there's nothing... Yeah. Vryn Wingmare. In Legacy, they use Thalia. I think it's Thalia. She costs 2 and has first strike instead of flying, so this costs more but has evasion. Archetype of Courage. Creatures you control have first strike. Creatures your opponents control lose first strike. I put this in on a whim, saying losing first strike is taxation. Spear. It's both removal and pump. So... taxation, punish them for hurting you. Same with Hixus Prison Warden, and he has Flash, which is a nice added bonus. Helioid, just because this is a mono white deck. Makes sense. Kythian's Irregulars. I want to see how a tapper performs when it doesn't need to tap itself. And then Archangel of Tides. Pretty much why I wanted to throw this deck together. Can't attack me unless they pay 1 for each attacking creature when one's untapped. When one's attacking, can't pay 1 for each blocker. If I can get all 3 out, should have gone for 4, but I was too cheap, then all of a sudden, shit's a nightmare. It's one of the... It and Tataxis and Kythians are the only cards I'm going to be able to keep in a standard playable deck in like 2 weeks or something. Soldier of the Pantheon against Abzan. Pro multicolored, life gain off multicolored, Glare of Heresy against white, maybe Abzan. Enchantment removal, enchantment artifact removal, enchantment artifact removal, Taxation. I put these in mono white decks just for fun. I've never really cooked one off, but you know, it's just to have it around, really. Sweeper that only hits their side? Sure, why not? Even though it says all creatures, so it's symmetrical, right? Yeah, no, it's not fair. It's symmetrical, so it's fair. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not. Anyway, we're gonna do the matches where I actually have to put up points. In contradiction with how cheap I said I was, but you know, play points are a thing right now, so we'll use those. See you in round 1.